Today we are reaching two major milestones. The first being our very first unlimited dual land, and the second being the Arabian Nights set cube being able to be played with up to 8 players. And now it's time for another installment of Quest for Cubes, sprinkled in with some mail time. We also got a beautiful playmat from Paramount here, which we're gonna open later in the video. As you can see, there are many letters, 2 packages, so sit back, relax, and enjoy some old cardboard rectangles. Gonna put them all to the side here and just crack the very first one. I don't know what is in which, but this one is on top, so here we go. Okay, we're starting out with some Antiquities Urza lands. I think I need some white in here to check better for some condition of these cards. Yeah, that's much better. So I think they should be 4 of each in apparently varying condition. Yeah, but these are really nice and playable. I think I have enough of each now. Maybe only power plant missing? Was that bonus? I don't remember ordering that, but maybe I also ordered that. Oh, that one has seen quite some play now, hasn't it? Wow, that was slid onto tables, man. The stories this card can tell, man. Yeah, I think I still need a power plant with the columns version. So I think I ordered that in one other order that will be coming in the upcoming weeks. But these are 4 playsets of Antiquities Urza lands, and let's put them to the side. And these I will probably use in all my different pauper decks. Like, I really enjoy the aesthetics of Antiquities, and yeah, these are just beautiful. So thank you to the person. So thank you to Cabal Coffee. If you want to check them out on TCG Player, here's the little shout out. And let's hit into the next letter. So this purchase I think I did over on eBay. Another Antiquities Tower, this time the mountain version, the snowy mountain, which is also so beautiful now, isn't it? Thank you to the person for that. And yeah, there are still some nice deals to be found on eBay, so that's a platform I regularly check for some nice deals, and you can get some stuff for around like the 80-90% mark, depending on condition. And I'm always happy to add some more Antiquities or generally vintage cards to my collection. Next up, this one comes from Samuele Beltrani. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And yeah, an unlimited Raging River, and man, I have a story to tell about this one. Like, this is such a unique and cool card, but not only that, you can stop the video. I'm not gonna read through all of this, but if you want to play it in Commander, it's such a fun card and people will be like, what? But what I can tell you about this is that I traded a Guardian Beast for 2 of them, which back in the day was even signed by Richard Garfield, but it had like a corner missing, and someone who, the owner before it, like poked some holes through it. And I had it listed for months, and then a person just came up to me and was like, hey, wanna trade it for 2 Raging River and whatever else they gave me? And they were around the same price, and I traded them away. One of them was signed by Sandra, but now I needed another one, and Samuela was nice enough to trade me theirs. And yeah, that is a very nice copy. I think just dirt, no inking, which is important for me to check, especially for that price, just to be sure that it is a clean copy. It has seen plays, which is actually surprising, because Raging River is such a weird card. Like, who plays that like back in the day? And then a Her Jackal, which is signed by Drew Tucker here. And this artwork is just so pretty now, isn't it? And they gave me a nice price for it, and I just couldn't resist. Yeah, that is a nice copy. I'm happy to be able to put this into my Arabian Nights set cube, which is a thing that we are here for, Arabian Nights cards. So let's see what we have in this one. Maybe more Arabian Nights? Probably vintage, let's see. Okay, some Legends, some signed Legends cards are in here. I also have a Legends set cube on this channel. And I actually have one for each of the 4 Horsemen sets, so Arabian Nights, Antiquities, Legends, and the Dark, but also Unlimited, and Portal 3 Kingdoms, so 6 set cubes that I'm building. And Pendelhaven was still missing, and if I'm able to get a signed one, why not? Just blinging out the set cube, and this is a really clean copy, just minor nicks, dings here, but yeah, very nice, happy to have this. A Wolfie still needed like 1 or 2 more, so these should already be enough because there is a second copy here, as well as a Disharmony, which is one of the first spells that actually takes control of an opponent's creature, if I'm not mistaken, back in the day. And this one I didn't know, I learned it from the person that sold me this card, is that Disharmony is actually not drawn by Phil Folio, who is credited here, but actually also by Brian Wackwitz. So that's why they both signed here, which is, yeah, I'd say very unusual. And I didn't know that, and I also didn't find any info on Scryfall here, so that's a cool fun fact. So I'm happy to have them both signed here, which makes this copy quite special, and always a story to tell here. So nice, very nice. This one I already showed, very nice condition, and yeah, happy to be able to continue my Legends set cube, because I am quite far, maybe like 15 cards left to collect, and those are the most expensive ones. So I don't know when I will collect those. We'll see if I find a nice deal. Next letter. What is next? Ooh, another Legends card. Another signed one. A Ring of Immortals. Now, how can I get this out here? Carefully, like this. Okay, got it. So this is signed by Melissa Benson. Some smudge marks here, which is kind of sad, but the back is very clean still, clean enough. I already owned a Ring of Immortals, but not in signed, and I will swap them out to bling out my set cube of Legends cards even more. Shall we do a quick opening of the permanent playmat? Because I'm allowed to say anything about their mats, and I'm always happy when I receive some playmats from Permanent to be able to just review them in regards to quality, compare them to other mats, and let's see about this one. So this one is called Spirited Away, so it's like from the Chihiro movie, the Ghibli movie inspired, and it is just very stunning to see in person, and I really wanted this for a while, and now I'm able to hold it in my own hands. I really like Permanent's quality, and I have a whole video about their quality, comparing it to other mats from actually AliExpress, but also Ultra Pro mats. And there should be a Dragon playmat promotion going on as you watch this video, if you're watching it recently, fairly recently, or upcoming. And I will let you know in the description if it's still going and how you can find it. I think it's US only, but do check them out anyways and see if they have anything that you enjoy. So I think I want to swap them out. So give me a sec here. Let's move on to the next letter, shall we? Thank you, it says. This one is from Kenny on the Discord server, where you can find very nice deals. I will link the Discord server in the description below, so you can also check it out if you are into vintage and want to find some nice deals. And yeah, from Kenny, aka Stone Ray Guy. So thank you to them for sending me these cards and the nice deal. There's still some tape over there. And I should also mention the Pre-Modern Society, which is his group, the California Wildfire Emissaries. So check them out if you are into pre-modern. And let's see about those cards. How do we get in here? I think we have to remove the tape. Yeah. Here we go. Careful without the tape touching the cards, even though it is also sleeved again. Oh, it's just the dervish, I remember. It is a signed dervish by Susan van Kamp. And this one will be replacing the unsigned version that I own. And it is a very clean copy, so that's really nice. I think it's an uncommon from Legends. And it's actually not even a bad card for back in the day. 2 mana, 1/1, protection from black, and grows bigger while you use it. So yeah, wouldn't play it in Commander, obviously. 4 last orders, and 2 of them are quite big. So let's open one of the bigger ones first. So let's go with the Unlimited Duel. Any guesses which one it is? Okay, I'm quite excited about this one, since if you follow my channel, you know I have received a fake Unlimited Duel land recently, and yeah, that kind of sucked. And I really hope this time it's different, and we can actually put into our Unlimited set cube our very first real dual land. First of all, I have to understand how to open this. Just with force, or is it taped? Oh, it is taped. Okay, so it is taped on both sides. Give me a sec. Okay, here we go. Cards are free. Box I will fix later if I can salvage it. So we're starting out. We're starting out with a smaller one, a rock egg, light printing. So that's nice. I don't know why it says Nick, but thanks to Nick, or I don't know. Maybe I got it from Nick, or stole it from Nick, like stole the deal from Nick. I don't know. I don't know. But my name is not Nick. I am CardboardTutor, but it says it here. Second of all, the Army of Allah, and under there will be the dual land. Let's flip it over and check the army first on the back. It's quite used. Not sure if I can use it in my set cube. I'll see how it is in sleeves. But other than that, great. Dark printing, by the way. And by the way, this looks great from the first look of it, so I think it is a real card. Let's see if I got an actual dual or a basic land. It is a dual as promised, and man, this is the very first one. The very first dual land that I have gotten from Unlimited now, and it's real, and it has been used, it has seen play. Even though it is green-black, I should tell you that red is the best color and nothing beats red, which is a quote that I should say from the seller. And this is actually from a good friend of the seller who played it in a Legacy Turbo Depths. Interesting. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one. This will fit nicely into my Unlimited set cube. The condition is just what I want. The price was great, so thank you. And this is my very first milestone here on this channel, receiving the Unlimited Bayou, the black and red dual land. Did you know that, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, all black mana symbols on Unlimited have like a little stripe going down their mana costs? And that is not, it is a misprint, but it is not a special misprint. I think they're all like this. Even commons, maybe in their mana costs or something, have like a black stripe going down there. For example, on Sinkhole, you can see that very nicely. And I think it's on all black mana symbols. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I notice it again here on this dual land. No inking, which is also very important for me to check, because I just don't like inking on my cards. And man, this is nice. This is the start of the journey of me getting dual lands for my Unlimited set cube. And prices have come down quite a bit for Unlimited, and you can get a Unlimited Bayou now for prices that people paid in 2020, 2021 for normal revised Bayou. So if you always wanted a darker printing, crisper printing, but white border dual land from Unlimited, maybe now's the time to get one. I'm starting now, and we'll switch out my foreign white border one with this one. And again, thank you to the person who sent me this card. Now on to our last letter, and then the 2 packages where one of them is the rest of the rares that I need to build my Arabian Nights set cube to be playable with 8 players. This one is an interesting one. This Urza's Mine is quite off-center. I will check for its authenticity, if it's actually a real card, because it looks kind of weirdly printed, but then again the black ink in the text looks nice, so let's just check, get it out of here and check what the card says. This one was relatively cheap for a misprint and the playability of this card, so it was just the sleeve that made it a little bit fuzzy. So let's get it out of the sleeve here and see. People do pay a premium for cards like these, which are playable and weird, and it is a real card. I can see it by the shine of it and the feel of it. And cards that are off-center that majorly, like this, they could be worth a pretty penny. I'll probably play it for now, and maybe I will trade it away some other day, but right now I will just enjoy it because it's so weird and special. Like, there's just the tiniest sliver of white on the lower edge here, so just a little bit further down and you would have actually been able to see the top of the card, but there's actually nothing there, so just like 2 millimeters down and you would probably be able to see the next card. So yeah, that is a cool thing to add to my collection. Thank you to the person who sent me that, and let's hit into the first package, which should contain something more modern, which is a secret layer box that I got relatively cheap on eBay. Again, I can find really nice, or you can find really nice deals here if you just keep your eyes open and just don't bid your house on stuff that looks interesting. The seal looks still nice, a little bit flapped over, but like folded over. But other than that, seal looks still intact and nothing opened that. It is the Pride Across the Multiverse, which I'm not gonna open since I have no use for the cards currently, but maybe I will trade it away one day to be able to get some more vintage card for my collection. Now, let's put this to the side here and open our very last package, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't you worry, it's not a secret layer, it contains vintage cards, at least I hope it does. And yeah, this channel has come quite far. We recently reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, and if you want, you can join us, the CardboardTutor community. And we're also planning a 1,000 subscriber party, so if you haven't voted yet on a date that would fit you and you would like to be part of the live stream, do vote on a date that fits you, and then we can decide together which time this should happen. God, this is sticky. How do you get it out? There we are. More packaging inside the package. Gee. Okay. So that was a mono green, I don't know, elves deck. I think I did not order any elf cards. Man, that is a brick. This could survive an atomic bomb now. Gee, that is a lot of packaging. But very safe, so thank you to the person. Like, I bet these cards are, well, in the condition that you send them, because I think I ordered some used cards, because I like giving used cards a home in my cubes, and there's no exception here. Of course, if I find a near mint one, and the price is just as great as a, let's say, like LP card, I don't say no, but I prefer playing with more used cards just because they're cheaper and you're not scared of damaging them. So, okay. We're starting with a City of Brass here, signed by Mark Tedin. Let's get it out of this box. I really like these boxes, these magnetic ones. They're also great to just show off your collection and your card. So let's see if it's the real deal. Yeah, that looks nice. Wow. And again, this is an MP copy, has some scratches and nicks and dings. Obviously not near mint at all, but very nice in sleeves and has very nice eye appeal. And the fact that it's signed just makes it very unique. And I'm happy to include this into my Arabian Nights set cube. This is actually the last card that I need to be able to play it with 8 players. So now we have a whole draft experience with enough rares from Arabian Nights that I am able to host 8 players for a draft. And to be able to play this piece of history of enough Arabian Nights cards that you can draft it is an experience that not many people can say they ever had or will be able to. Now the last card for today is a Old Man of the Sea. Let's get it out here carefully. I think this one was in actually better condition, so let's check. Yeah, that is a very clean copy. It has one, I'd say probably a roller line here going through there. Maybe. Man, that is clean. Boy, that is a clean copy. I wouldn't grade it. It has like the minorest of dings and nicks. But other than that, it is a real card, just like the edges are a little whitened here. And it has like the tiniest specks of like usage. But that is like an LP copy. I'm very happy with this one and happy to be able to include this one because I only needed the second one, Old Man of the Sea, to have enough to never need a second one again, or third one in this case. I think I still need a second City of Brass though, so I'll see where I'll be able to get my second copy. And that was my second milestone for today, being able to play with 8 people with my Arabian Nights set cube, and the first one being my very first unlimited dual land. And now if you stuck around till now, I think now's a great time to subscribe to the channel and watch another video. I hope to see you there. I wish you a beautiful day. I'm really looking forward to playing my Arabian Nights set cube with my cousins very soon. Bring a friend to Magic, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!